Warning. A fire has been reported in the building. Leave the building immediately. Do not use elevators. Do not bring personal belongings. Leave the building immediately.
Hello, I'm Elliot Beard and this is system test 2 of my fire alarm system in my bedroom. Now then, you may have noticed I've now got this bit of trunking that goes along and I'll tell you what that's for in a minute. But basically this is an optical smoke detector where I've replaced my old heat detector. This doesn't work yet, unfortunately, because it's drawing so much current it isn't leaving enough to go back into the sounder. So it's drawing so much current the sounder doesn't work when it gets set off. Now if it is drawing so much current away, like when you try to set it off and you set another device off, like the manual cool point, the sounder will still work because the current is then split between two devices and the current mainly flows through this way, although this will still be taking half the current up. Now then, the way I can fix this problem is to get a transistor, what's like a mechanical relay but a lot smaller, and put it in this sounder here. What if I dip the camera down so you can see it a bit better? Yes. So what that transistor would do is it would mean that the detector then would have enough would be able to draw the current, and the current would then be split between the detection side of the system and the sound side of the system. So what would happen is it would draw the current, the detector would set the transistor off, what would then be drawing, the current would be equal, so it would have enough current to draw it without it drawing all the way right. It's now wired in series, but the detections all wired in parallel. It's a bit complicated to explain, but basically the transistor would mean that it would then be able to split the load between the detection side of the system and the sound side of the system, making it work. Now basically what I was saying is the detector and the sounder are wired in series, but all the detections, like the cool points and the detectors, like the optical smoke detector, are wired in parallel. Now this bit of trunking up on the roof is for another detector that is now in my bathroom. But before I go and test that one, or what's my old detector in the bathroom, what's the heat detector, what used to be there, I'm going to test the manual cool point. Now bear with me, please. I'm sorry for going on about all of the things to do with the transistors and the detector. I just wanted to make it clear. Now I'm going to set it off with this key because I don't really want to break the glass. And this, by the way, says fire alarm cool point, press in case of fire. Oh, and by the way, plug into an 18-volt DC adapter down there. And I'm going to put the key in it and pull it. This needs a bit of oomph to reset, this one is. It will work in a minute, believe me. I don't know why that didn't work. It would work if I break the glass. Right now it has. I'm now going to push it up to reset the alarm. Now the reason I think it didn't work the first time with the key here is because I think the glass is a tiny bit too thick for it. Now it worked every time when I break the glass. It's just sometimes when I pull it down, the slider comes down one side and doesn't properly release the switch. But obviously when you break the glass, the switch is totally free of everything and just drops down and sets it off. Now that's a test for the manual cool point. As I said, the optical smoke detector needs a transistor for it to work, so I'm going to leave that. I shall now move into my bathroom where the old heat detector is. Now I'm back again in my bathroom, what's right next door to my bedroom, as you've seen if you watch my tour of my house. Now what happens with this detector is, because it's a bit far away, when it gets set off, first of all, these two low dimmed LEDs come on, then the LEDs go brighter after a couple of seconds, and when they go brighter, the sound goes off. And I think the reason that happens, I'm not too sure, if anyone can correct me on this, please do, is because it's further away, the voltage is lower, so maybe it takes longer to register. I don't know really why. I couldn't quite exactly work it out, but that's just one of my theories. I'm going to set it off with this hairdryer. Now you'll hear my sounder go off in the bedroom, so here goes. That time the lights didn't go to a dimmed colour, I don't think. I'll try it again. It doesn't always happen, it just happens sometimes, by the way. No, it's not happening now for some reason. Now, see the red LEDs on it, they're going off. Or I mean the sound is going off because they're on. Now, I shall cut and go back to my bedroom. You now hear my sounder going off because the bathroom detector has been set off. I am now going to go into the bathroom and reset it. You will hear the sound of silence. I've now unscrewed my detector and I've screwed it back. The LEDs on my detector have extinguished. I repeat, the LEDs on my detector have extinguished. The system is now reset. This is system test 2, by the way, again, can I remind you. When I get my transistors and I get it all up properly, I'll do a full system test with the optical smoke detector as well. This is what I use to set it off. This is deodorant. Before I end this video, I want to say where I keep my break glass replacements and my key for my cool point. It's in this drawer of my old pants. Here's the box with all the glasses in them, as you see. And I also keep the key in this drawer. That's the end of my video really for now. So if you have any questions or want to post a video response, please do. And I'll get back as soon as possible, alright? I'll see you later.